Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin on this Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. This is Positive Tuesday. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Folks, this is the day. That's right. Folks, as you're commuting right now to work, if you have a day off, if you're sitting at home right now listening to us, today is the day. We need to rise. We need to stand up and realize that the negativity has to stop. The negativity around us has to go away. It's time to look at ourselves and say, we will be positive on this Positive Tuesday. It's a Tuesday motivation, a Tuesday thoughts, a Tuesday wisdom, a Tuesday that we need to be prepared for. I wanted to share with you a story that was inspiring to me, and it's a story that I believe will lift up our hearts, will lift up our spirits, and allow us the opportunity to fulfill our day on this Positive Tuesday. There once was this young boy. The boy used to go to school. And for the record, this boy is not me, because I know I've done that before. This young boy went to school, and each and every day, he would get bullied by his fellow classmates. He would be bullied to the point where, when lunch would come about, he made sure he didn't go into the lunchroom. He'd find the local janitor's closet, hide in the closet, and eat his lunch. he sheltered himself away from every single person that he felt was bullying him. He didn't want to be the butt of every joke. He didn't want to be made fun of and laughed at for being a little bit overweight. At home, he was a superstar. His mother and father always told him he could do anything if he put his mind to it. He was a star at home. He would go to church and he would pray to God. He would say to God, I just want to fit in. I just want to be included. Over the years, the bullying got worse and worse. But one thing that didn't get worse was the little boy's mentality. He started to read. He started to put his energy, his focus on his studies. He wanted to do all that he could to be better than any other student, any other person that bullied him. As he got into high school, his grade point average was phenomenal. His grade point average was exceeding, and he was so close to becoming the valedictorian. One year, the football team had a lot of players that were ineligible to play ball. And one day, the little boy was asked if he could help his team, his school spirit, by tutoring these jocks. I'm not going to lie to you. The little boy did not want to do it. Because you see, some of these players were the ones that he'd bullied. Or I should say that were being bullied. He was hesitant, but he knew this was his time to showcase what he could do. He walked into the library, and the jocks knew that it was time to stop bullying the little boy, who was now becoming a young man. The young man, formerly the little boy, took it upon himself to open up the books, and before they could even begin, he looked at each and every player, the ones that bullied him, and he said to them, I want you to know that I'm going to make you feel smarter than you've ever been before. I'm going to teach you how to ace this class. I just wish I could teach you how to respect your fellow classmates. But that's something you'll have to learn and live with for the rest of your life. So when you get your diploma, when you walk across that aisle, you're going to remember that the boy, the young man that you bullied, is the one that got you that diploma. After graduation, because the players did eventually graduate, they would go to the all-night grad. At the all-night grad, the boy would walk in with what nobody expected to be on his right-hand side, a young lady. You see, he had met a girl. He met the girl at a library, and she was beautiful. So beautiful that when he walked into the all-night grad, people's faces, their jaws dropped, their heads turned. And when women would walk up to the young lady on the side, or players, trying to find out what it is that she saw in him, to which the young lady replied, what's not to look at? He treats me good, he's extremely smart, and he's very polite. Maybe you should take some hints from him. I'm happy to tell you that that young boy eventually went on to be very successful. That young boy made something of himself. But one thing is for sure, he never allowed anyone to steal his joy. He never allowed anyone to tell him what he couldn't do. But he did allow 3 people actually, to influence his life. And that person was God and his parents. So today, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like you're that young boy, or maybe a young lady, it's time to rise. It's time to allow yourself to let God let go. And it's about time you allow God to shine through you so that your treasures, your gifts, your talents can shine all across the world. Remember that as you begin your Positive Tuesday. God bless you. Have faith and let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Broadcasting live worldwide.